Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and we're going to look at another game for the DECO Cassette system, and this game is called Tornado, created by Data East in 1982, and it's a lot like a game called Tempest, an earlier game that was a color vector game by Atari, in which you rotate around an area that that goes smaller in the distance. You shoot downwards at it as enemies come up at you. But this is not nearly as good as Tempest. This is the DECO Cassette system boot up screen. But this game is in full color, unlike Tempest, which was vector with colors. This has you trying to protect 8 different capsules, they call them, and there are enemies that emerge from the distance below up at you. This is kind of unique, in which if the enemies touch you, you don't die. They die, but you don't, and that's very handy because they come very quickly towards you. But their main goal is not to hurt you anyway. They want to destroy the capsules. You don't get a game over if all the capsules are destroyed. You just lose a life. You can also lose a life by being shot at. Once in a while, a giant projectile will come towards you. Early on, you can shoot it, I believe, but later on, you can't. There are infinite stages, I believe. When you pass 8, they repeat the cycle. But yeah, this game isn't that good. It's kind of difficult. You can zoom all over. You don't just zoom around the outside edges like in Tempest. You can go all over the place, and that might be helpful at times to shoot the enemies early, or be closer to them and shoot them quickly as they appear. But it's oftentimes not a good idea, because those projectiles, when they come, if you're kind of close to where the aliens emerge from, you can get shot real quick. But again, your goal is to protect the 8 capsules that appear somewhere outside of the playfield. And there are 8 different types of stages. How cheapo was that, spelling out tornado with those cheapo sprites. But yeah, you can move anywhere on the playfield. Once there, he lost all his capsules. Once you are down to like a few, then the screen starts to flash red, indicating a warning. This is the first pattern, and like I said, there are a total of 8 different patterns. There are some smart bombs, which are like the super zap in Tempest. And once you use them up, as far as I know, that's it. You don't get any more. But yeah, so as the patterns continue, or as you get further on the patterns, then the layout of the level will change. Sometimes the placement of the capsules will be different. So you might have to change your strategy a little bit. But let's get started. Yeah, being able to move all over the place doesn't really work in the game's favor as far as I'm concerned. But don't forget, well, I used one of the smart bomb thingies. Don't forget, you can touch the enemies to destroy them. They can't hurt you. And once you destroy enough enemies, you get a bonus for all the saved capsules. And if you get, I think it might be all of them. If you save all of them, then you get an A rating. But that means nothing, I don't think. And there's the shots, the projectile coming up. I saved 6. You get 200 points for each capsule saved. I saved 6 and I got an A rating still, so it's at least 6. Or, 6 is at least the maximum amount that you need. Oops. Yeah, this game isn't that great. But again, you can move all over the place. Some levels, for some reason, seem to hide the amount of lives you have left and the amount of smart bombs that you have left. But it's really hard to keep an eye out for the capsules that you have remaining. And, I still got an A rating. And I only had 4. Maybe you just have to get half saved, then you still get an A rating. But try to keep your eyes all over the place, which is really, really, really hard to do. Protect those capsules. But again, if you don't, and they destroy them all, you just lose a life. Your game isn't over or anything. It seemed to be a common motif that... A level, and I saved 3. I don't know. But that seemed to be a common theme among games where you had to protect certain things. If you ran out of those things, then your game was over. That's not the case in Tornado. And again, early on, you can shoot those projectiles. It's easy... There, I used another smart bomb. It's easy to lose track of where you are and accidentally fly into a projectile. There it said B level and I only saved 3. I don't know. I never saw this game before. Very few of the DECO Cassette System games I have ever seen. But it's not particularly great. Tempest was 100 million times better than this game. Ooh, I'm only down to 1. Am I gonna save it? Ooh, real close. That's it, B level. I really don't know what A level or B level means. It obviously doesn't do anything to help your game. Like I said, as far as I know, there's no way to get your smart bombs back once you use them up. Oops, ran into a projectile. And again, there's only 8 total patterns, and then they repeat. Yeah, the positioning of my 8 capsules for this level is pretty weird. Again, you can get close to shoot the enemies, but that puts you in a bad position where you can get shot by the projectile much quicker. But that was Tornado for the DECO Cassette System in 1982 by Daddy East. Hope you all are enjoying your weekend and happy Columbus Day. But in a moment, I'll show you proof that you don't get a game over if you didn't save all your capsules. We'll let them capture them. It's kind of weird that sometimes they pass by them without collecting them, then they go back and go, oops, I forgot to grab that guy. Or that capsule. Come on, guys, capture it. There it is. Take it. Well, one really quickly grabbed it. But yeah, doesn't go game over. Well, here is pattern 8. The one that I didn't quite get to. And like I said, they repeat after that. And the 9th pattern is the first pattern, really. But that was Tornado by Data East in 1982 for the DECO Cassette system. This is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching Tornado by Data East in 1982 for the DECO Cassette system. I will see you later with another DECO Cassette system game. Take it easy, folks. Bye-bye.